Hi everyone, it's Danielle. Welcome back to my channel. Garrett and I took an impromptu trip to the flea market, so I of course filmed it. They had some really good vintage and antique things to look at, so I'm glad we made it out there. So I'll go ahead, share the shopping footage with you, and then you can see a little sneak peek of my haul here. Definitely got some good stuff, so I'll share that with you after and kind of talk to you about how I'm going to use them. Okay, y'all, we don't come out to this flea market often just because the few times that we have come, I haven't found a ton of stuff. It's not like other states where it's an antique flea market. It's just filled with antique vendors. If we had one of those around here, I would be broke. I would go every weekend. But you can find some people out here with booths that are set up with vintage and antique stuff. Sometimes it's going to be good prices, like $1 less. And then other times it's going to be high price. For instance, this table, everything was $1, which I thought was great. I wish I could go back and maybe look a little more. I do tend to shop pretty fast out here because it's so crowded, and I just do not like being claustrophobic like that. So I was kind of rushing, but I love looking through bins like this where it's just tons of what looks like maybe junk and little things, but I love digging to the bottom and hoping that I find, some good stuff. I thought this basket was gorgeous. It would look so beautiful for spring with some flowers draping out of it. And look at this little piece. I have never seen one of these. I don't even really know what that's for. I know there was a little hole, like maybe it had a little spoon or something, but I've only ever seen the little creamers and pitchers in that pattern. I was very tempted to bring home one of those doll heads. I know y'all are rolling your eyes. You think it's creepy. I don't care. I love them. I think they're cute. Also, loved this teacup. If I go back and it's in this booth next time, I'm going to get it. Y'all look at the butter pat. You know it came home with me. I really loved these two swans. They were matching planters. I didn't even ask how much they were because this man had his stuff priced really high. So unfortunately, I did not come home with those. I ran to these cups hoping they were the vintage ones so I could resell them, but they were just reproduction. I loved this pillow cover. I didn't even ask how much it was, and I'm so upset at myself because it's beautiful. start with quite possibly one of the best things in this haul. Now I think this is a antique lamp base. That's what my guess is. Isn't this thing fantastic? Look at all the patina. I love the little gold flower trim up there. And then the base is nice, heavy cast iron. I think it's cast iron, maybe it's just metal. But you may be wondering, what the heck are you gonna do with that thing? Well, let me just show you. I brought a little plant so I could show you my idea. When I saw this, I immediately thought planter. Now, I'm not gonna put this plant in it. I think I'm gonna put one of my pothos plants, which is a little larger, and it would fill it out a little more. But just to give you an idea of like a really pretty hanging plant draping out of it, I think that's gonna look so good. And I can't believe it was only $1, $1. Okay, the next thing I'm gonna show you, oops, I don't think I filmed, but it's this really large illustration of a border collie. I think it's gorgeous. I love this dark wood frame. And then it has the most beautiful light sage trim around the matting. Here's an up close of the pretty dog. It's signed. It's nice and heavy. I think it's gorgeous. I paid $5 for this. And if you like English cottage or English country decor, there's a lot of like dog pictures and figurines and stuff like that. So I think that's probably why I like this so much. I've been wanting to do like a makeover to the guest bedroom, which isn't even decorated in the first place really. So I think I'm gonna steer more towards a English cottage look in there. Anyways, okay, as you can see back here, I got this giant Christmas book. I think this thing is so cool. Now I don't really do blue, but I thought it would look pretty just in the back of a vignette. But it also has some really great images inside of it. The copyright date was 1971. This one right here to me is so pretty. Little carolers. And then there was one more that I really love. To be honest, I haven't looked through the whole thing yet, but I love this sleigh ride scene right here. So I could even display it open, and did I say it was $2? So I thought that was a really good price for a giant book like that. Also from that lady, I got 2 of these little, I'm gonna call them butter pats. I'm not positive if that's what they are, but they will certainly be stacked with my butter pats. Here's a solid white one. It's not marked, but it definitely looks like the rest of my butter pats. And then this one's actually just a little girl's tea set. This would have been, I guess, a little plate with a teacup. Super tiny, but I thought it would be cute just stacked on top. And $1 for both, not bad. I paid $1 for this thing. Now it's pretty beat up. It's a little makeup compact, but I do collect these, and for $1 I just couldn't leave it there. Let's see what the inside looks like. Has a mirror, little powder puff. Just cute, it'll go with the rest of my collection. This was also $1. A lot of things were $1. Now this looks kind of modern, but it is vintage. It says made in Germany on the back. Has this really pretty gold ornate frame. Doesn't work obviously, but I'm just gonna use it for decor. Here is the back where it says made in Germany. And it is missing the piece that would hold it up like a kickstand. I think it would have gone right here. So I'm gonna have to get creative and come up with a way to maybe glue something on there. So the first booth I walked up to, this man was selling like a ton of toys, and he was selling things for like $200. He definitely knew what he had, but he had this little thing of silverware out and some silver pieces. So I picked up a couple of things. I got this little cup. It is engraved and monogrammed. I'm not sure if that's showing up, but there's some initials right there and some pretty flowers. The bottom says Benedict quadruple plate 107. The man was like telling me, this is pewter, and I'm not gonna sit there and correct somebody, like it doesn't really matter. But I thought that was pretty, and it'll go nicely with my other pieces up in the bedroom. And then I'm slowing down on the silverware collecting, y'all know that, but I really like these. I wanna call them sugar spoons, but somebody always corrects me and says there's something different, so I thought this was so pretty. I do have a few in my collection, so I think these will just be like something that I continuously collect. But this has some really pretty details. It says 1881 Rogers, of course. So how much were these things? I think $1 and then $2, maybe $3. I found this gorgeous white pitcher. I don't pick these up a lot unless they have a really nice shape or detail on them. And I really liked this little trim right here. I don't even think it's gonna show up because it's so bright. But I just thought this was so pretty. I like how it's kind of like squatty and chunky. And I can't make out the stamp on the bottom. Maybe some of you are familiar with this stamp. But I think I'm gonna put my, in the kitchen I have a little white crock with some silver plate pieces like utensils and stuff. So I think I'm gonna switch that out, maybe tie a little ribbon or spring on there. And if I have it styled, I will of course show y'all what that looks like. This was $2, I don't think I said that. $2 is a good price because it definitely has some age to it. All right, these last few things I got from a separate flea market, but I just wanted to include them. Look, I found a butter mold, and I'm not sure the price on these things individually because they lumped them all together. But isn't this amazing? I have a couple of the like rounded butter molds, but I don't have any of these square ones. So I love that I finally found one and I can display it with my ironstone. I love the pop of like wood and white like that. I got another oil lamp base. I do have a little globe or shade that will fit on this, but I don't have many this size. Well, I do, but recently Garrett broke my favorite one that was this size. It was much more beautiful than this. Had like this like footed base. Anyways, he broke it on accident. So I got this kind of to replace it. And I might go over this with some rub and buff just because silver, this bright silver really isn't my thing. I got these scissors. I don't know why. I thought that they would look cute in a bathroom. I do have some other like vintage scissors in our downstairs bathroom in a little pitcher. So I just thought these could be cute in there to kind of just add to the little shelf. I picked up a bag of these pearls for $1. There's 2 strands. I wanted these to go over my mannequin upstairs in the bedroom, like to drape over her, or that trifold mirror has that crack in it, so I was trying to maybe drape some things to conceal that. But there's this shorter piece here with this little screw clasp. I don't know how to tell if pearls are real or not. I'm gonna assume they're not. And then this one has like a darker kind of ivory color or cream, whereas this one's more of a white. And this is just a long strand. And they're pearls. I found 2 beautiful books. I love these colors together. This bottom one's kind of like a midnight blue, and then the top one's a black. This one's Victorian, and I don't remember the date on this black one, but I just think these are so pretty. And I want to incorporate some dark blues like this for summertime. Not a ton, just like pops of a dark kind of midnight or flow blue kind of color. So yeah, like I said, these things were all lumped together in one price. Okay, and then the last thing I got, I paid $14 for, but I don't care. She's so pretty. Look at it, it's a little creamer and this beautiful blue transferware. Like I was just saying, this like dark kind of navy midnight blue. That's the color I want to bring in a little bit for summer because I have a big piece of art that I want to put on the mantle. So I want to do like pops of that around maybe the living room. Here is the stamp on the bottom. Now there was a matching little square platter, but it was like 25 bucks. I wasn't paying that. So I went ahead and just paid $14 for the little picture here. And I think this is so gorgeous. I would love to have an entire set of this. This side has a lot of staining in comparison to the other side. Y'all, I'm obsessed, it's so cute. All right, y'all, that is everything that I picked up in today's video. I hope you enjoyed watching. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not so you don't miss out on any upcoming content. And I will talk to you in my next one. Bye.